What has been the hardest part of being a caregiver to a child with severe autism? Balance. For me, it's a constant state of imbalance. It's a constant having to find your patience. It's a constant getting out of balance, energy being pulled from one extreme to the next. Being okay living in the mundane life of the four walls of my home. Being highly overstimulated, all of those things combined, and I find myself going through the motions and constantly like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this just happened. Oh, I wish this would be done. I wish we could get through this. I wish things would go smoother. Constantly having that dialogue with myself, it feels very negative, and it's hard to break free from that, especially when you have a child with severe autism who you've been walking through the motions with since they were a baby, and now they're 9 years old, and you're still changing diapers and dirty potty situations. You're still doing that day in and day out, and some weeks we're still getting up almost every single night to change a diaper in the middle of the night, and I've been doing that for 9 years. In addition, I have a 4-year-old, and I'm doing that for her as well, as needed. So I have her extreme energy, and then I have Ella's extreme energy, and they both have different needs. One talks so much, it's unbelievable. The other does not talk at all. The stress of not knowing what she needs all the time, or having to constantly guess and be a detective, it's such an imbalance. All of it is. I'm working really hard to try and get out of that funk, but it's a lot of mental power that is needed to do that. And I'm working on it through meditating, trying to come back to myself, trying to stay as balanced as possible through things I can do for myself, self-care, getting out of the house when I can. But most of all, it's my spiritual health is the most important thing to getting back in balance, because it brings me back to gratitude, and I have to find the best in it. If I can find the gratitude and the joy and the love, everything else will fall into place. It's not easy to have to remind yourself of that on a constant basis. And I'm only human, so I'm imbalanced constantly. But those thoughts and my spiritual health brings me back to balance. But it's a struggle every single day for me right now. And learning how to do that when you don't know if you're even going to be able to leave the house in the winter when it's cold and school gets canceled because of snow days and people are sick, and then there's holiday after holiday after holiday. It's just a lot.